we're live here to the public. Good morning here. It's May 8th, Friday, May 8th. Good morning, everybody. We just had jobs numbers come out, payroll numbers come out. They spiked the market here and dropped it back out. Overnight ES was fucking nuts. And of course, there's still the deal with Iran is still intact, or at least enough to stop some of that selling from yesterday. Oil though was just raging yesterday into the close. It's not really doing much here this morning. You got to bid back in all these memory stocks: STX, NXPI, WDC, SNTK, MU, all this shit. And then other than that, you just got a general broad gap up. So we'll probably see our internals flip from yesterday. Internals were pretty weak yesterday going into the close. And we'll see what happens here. The good thing is for Zeroday, we have plenty of range. IWM is considerably off its all-time high versus the Qs and SPY, and you can see the Qs at all-time high, not SPY, Qs, I believe. Yeah. Anyways, scan that code up there at the top here, and you'll get access to the Zero-Day room. Inside the Zero-Day room, again, is where you'll get all the data that you need to trade your options. Zero-Day every day. So hopefully we'll see you in there. Other than that, I really don't have much to add here. Joey, are you around?
I am here. I'm going to share with the room and on the stream real quick just the pre-market heat maps and positioning real quick. Oh, excuse me. I'm still coughing up a storm. I took cough medicine, so apologies. I'll try to mute my mic. Gotta love allergies. Okay. They don't have allergies in Ukraine. Pre-market heat map, nothing crazy, obviously. We're still in lightly positive gamma, just like we have been, for the last, couple of last month or two. Most notable position here is going to be the sold put spread down at 72.70 by 7,000 contracts. This came in. They layered into the position the last 5 minutes into the close. That's probably the most notable area. The only other area of interest really on this upside is going to be 73.50, which we're going to open above. That'll be kind of your first potential support level unless they come out of it. There's a bunch of short calls sitting there. And then above that, we're looking at 7,400 at this point. So it'll be interesting to see what positions come in off the open. We've had days or 2 days ago, and I covered this yesterday in the OD session, where he had 30K lots being thrown around, and they were rolling those up. And in all honesty, it felt like they were doing it intentionally to grind price higher, if you guys understand how hedging dynamics work. And it was also noted in the McGilligan note. So some interesting size was thrown around 2 days ago. Wonder if they do the same today. Yesterday, not as much. Positioning was much lighter, despite all the movement we kind of had. So we'll see. But at the end of the day, it's Zeroday. We're going to trade what the stars and our other signals that we have in confluence with what all the other things we look at. And I'm sure there's a couple individual names here that we're probably looking to scalp off the open. In particular, I'll be watching Microsoft again and this Tesla, the two names on my radar this morning.
And again, folks, all that data that you're seeing there in front of you, it is provided by one of our partners, and
yes,
it's OptionsDepth. Joe, however, is our resident expert here on a lot of this particular data. I don't know how to read this shit. However, I know how to trade it from when Joe comes in and gives us kind of the picture inside the room. So you'll get access to this inside the Zero-Day room every single day with updates every single day. And they recently changed those updates, correct, Bruce? Joe, they're 1 minute updates now?
Yeah, we're up to 1 minute updates on the SPX positioning instead of 10 minute. It's really good to see when they come in with size and start adjusting stuff.
Right. So before, of course, we had to wait. So let's say you saw a big order on the book, or a big put seller, or a big call seller. We couldn't see it. We couldn't see it until 10 minutes after. Now we can see it every 1 minute. Another question, Joe, is that what's the difference between the sign data and then most of the other data that everybody's kind of pushing out?
Yeah. So what most people have, and it's even what we do use on our Gexray tools, right? Is naive gamma. That's all you really have. And what naive gamma is, it just makes an assumption that every single position on a book is a sold call from a customer, and every single put is a bought put, right? So they make this assumption that it's all on one side. We know that that's not true. So when it comes to like dealer hedging, you can't really get a gain much from the naive gamma. However, you can gain levels and where there's a lot of open interest or volume being traded. With OD, it's signed from SIBO. So the data that you get is 100% accurate, and you can go through what kind of broker is on it, whether it's a firm, professional customer, non-professional customer. And we know exactly whether it's buy to open, sell to close, sell to open, or buy to close. So you get that data from our OD partner, and I dropped a link in the description below if you're interested in signing up. If not, check out Zeroday. We use this information, and I show you guys how to use it in a much simpler way than what most people try to explain it as.
All right, 6 minutes to the open here. And again, as far we call them side quests here in the Zeroday room, because again, we're focused on the indexes majority of the time, Q, SPY, as well as IWM. That's what we're focused on. Yesterday, you can already actually see on the screen how much opportunity we had yesterday, because it was a lot of spiked ups and downs from the news that would hit about the Strait. And a lot of that news, by the way, was hocus pocus. The narrative now is that somebody is manipulating all this shit, and somebody's dropped, because 10 minutes you'll see, all right, there's a missile, and then another 10 minutes later you'll be like, it's completely not, it's not the case. And then through that you'll get these spike ups and spike downs, and a lot of money gets pushed around, and a lot of premium gets pushed around. If I show you what happened to the price of these SPX puts every time we saw that, we saw these big news events, they would go from pennies to $10 and then go back to zero. So there's a lot of money moving around in the indexes, and the question is who's doing this shit? Again, does it serve us to know? No. Does it serve us to understand why and how all this is happening? Yeah. And that's the basis of Zeroday. So a lot of these stars that you see, this is our proprietary indicator. We call it zeroday.exe, and it produces a lot of these stars at extreme emotion in the market. And, a lot of this stuff is based off the news too. Yesterday, we had some huge programs down to 7320 area on SPX, and we were able to get massive longs there. So again, we're going to have a similar day to that, because we got a 30 handle straddle, which is about 30 points on the S&P. And we got a bunch of news coming out too. Trump's going to speak at 12 o'clock.
Oh, fuck. Really?
Trump is going to speak at 12 o'clock.
That's going to be fun.
Yes, sir. So, we'll see what this herb says. Now, gold and silver didn't really move off the jobs number.
Which is crazy. Where's OT at? Where's our boy OT?
BTC is continuing to fade here. It traded up to about 81.7 yesterday, like yesterday or maybe a couple of days ago, and then just kind of dropped out. I was talking to a lot of crypto traders here on the island, man, because these motherfuckers don't shut the fuck up. They're talking about all the massive consolidation in most of the altcoins, and saying that you're going to get a big, rip soon. XRP being one of them that they're all talking about. So take that with a grain of salt. I don't know what the fuck that means. There was some weakness in some of the banks yesterday, especially the JPM. I would fully expect that to come back. And then, yeah, I mean, looking at this MU, this fucking thing wants $1,000, man, in my opinion. You got a program down on Microsoft just now.
Yeah, and Ron, you're not dressed properly for this stream.
Welcome, Ranchero here. Minutes to the open. Ranchero, you want to say hi to the...
Say hi to the public, Ron.
What's happening in public? And yes, I put on my my Sunday best just for you, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, you look real good, dude. Lots of polyps. Lots of polyps. I'm gonna watch this Tesla here off the open while we wait for some stars and positioning to form, and then obviously that Microsoft will be interesting to see what they do. Software name's a little bit lower this morning. What else do we got? What's Nvidia up? Avgo, MU, like Lucci pointed out, it's all semis. Coin continues to get shit housed. You see that miss they had?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't understand how you miss like that. That was a huge miss.
Wait, which one? What was the ticker on that?
Coinbase.
Oh, yeah, it's Coin. Yeah, that was yesterday.
Yeah, they're gapping down again here pre-market.
Yeah. You got some interesting programs hitting here before the open. AMD just spiked up about 4 points while Microsoft and Meta dumped. So that might show you some rotation kind of thing. Remember, yesterday they rotated to mega caps and they came out of semis. This morning it looks like they're coming back into semis.
Yeah, it looks like back into semis.
And they're coming out of the Mag 7, which is just another way of saying buy fucking stocks, people.
Yeah, software, again, was another trade that's people been watching. They're coming out of software again. CRM down 3.3% here. And then it's all the names like LRCX, AMAT, CAT, GEV, all gapping up this pre-market as well. And then Monster Energy, which no one talks about. Massive offer.
No shit.
Yeah. Jay and I were talking about this name, how nobody was paying attention to it all of 2025, and it just went up. It never died. It never dipped. And then all of 2026 so far until this most recent one. Which means Celsius is probably flat. Yeah.
Meanwhile, the Tesla is still super strong. We just opened here, and Tesla spiked up here, 418.
All right. Look where we opened up on the Qs again, guys. 700. See what kind of reaction we get.
Stop.
I am going to go queue up Tesla.
Internals have opened plus 1,000 on both fronts. Yeah, Tesla is almost 420 here. They love that 420, don't they?
That they do.
Meanwhile, software is not looking too hot off the open. Remember, guys, patience off the open. Zeroday is all about waiting for the emotion.
All right.
You just buy SanDisk and go back to bed.
Is MU at all-time highs? It is. All-time highs on the MU.
Oh, Joey, they're sweeping your CRWV, baby, or CVNA.
Yeah. Now, just a reminder, because I got a text this morning from some dipshit who thinks he knows the market named Smitty, who got all excited for me that Carvana was $80.
Wait, oh, it's a split, though.
It's a split. Exactly. Exactly.
Oh,
that Herb. He's Herb of the day.
Like, yo.
Herb of the day at 6:30 this morning. He already got the roll put on. Getting all excited.
Nvidia's got a little bid here, and they came after it right off.
I'm long this Tesla here from 330 on the 420s for a scalp. They're trading $4.
Oh, how cute, Joe. Too bad you weren't in there with a Condor and morphed it with the
Listen, not everybody can be as good as you
now,
in
buddy.
that steamer.
Way
right?
ahead. Way ahead.
Yeah, you're looking real good on that morph, dude. Nvidia moving here. Apple off highs. Come on, Tesla, do something. All right, so we got up over 700 on the QQQ, and we just raged above it. Apple looks good. Nvidia buy programs here in silver and gold, and some selling in vol. Fixed front month futures coming off.
Apple here, 292. Remember all-time highs here on the Apple. She's finally there.
Don't give a fuck.
There's a lot of people that went short yesterday that just have to capitulate.
This week we're over yesterday's high print. What was yesterday's high print? 701.24. Okay.
Yeah, we're above it now, I think, right? Yep. Actually, I want to go take a look at our gamma exposure tool and see where today's largest level is on the Qs. Let's take a look.
Where do they reside?
Where do they reside? All right, so 700. 700 still your big level, and then above that is 705. And then what about today's expiration? There's a lot of calls up there. All right, so 700, and then we'll call it 705.
NVIDIA here, 214.5. I firmly believe you're going to see fucking all-time highs on this one, too. 215 already moving. It's just been a good long. I couldn't buy it. 215 calls are looking pretty good, though.
Apple,
293 on the Apple. I mean,
yeah, Tesla's moving here. All right, I'm going to come out of a quarter of my position here from 330 to $5.
Just buy it. Just fucking buy it.
Come on, fill me.
And notice how they do it all off the first 5 minutes. You're getting that freaking juice.
All right, took a quarter of the position off on Tesla. Got 3 quarters left.
215. Oh, man, this fucking NVIDIA. I am not in. I should have just went. Maybe you can get a dip buy.
Come on, let me be a greedy bastard.
I bought a little bit of this dip on NVIDIA. I wouldn't follow me.
Nice, Brad. Nice trade. Yeah, I got in 3.3 and I got out at 5.2 on the first quarter here. I'm going to try to ride some more of this and be a little greedy. Nice trade, Brad.
Jeez.
That was a fat move off the open. It's way above its bands now. Come on.
What are you still in Tesla?
Yeah, I got 3 quarters left. I took off a quarter for like a $1.70 in profit.
I covered half of the dip buy on NVIDIA. It's almost back to highs here. It's just looking pretty good. Fuck it, I'm going to cover the rest.
Yeah, NVIDIA looks good. Meta trying to catch a bid here. Apple
AMD,
holding.
AMD, by the way, I was so convinced she was going to go through $400, and look at where she's at. Again, more proof. Most of the time, our ideas are ass crack. And you'll just sit in something, bury fucking money in it. By the way, there was millions of dollars getting bought for 400 puts. Again, for next week, but, you know, it was enough. It was enough. It was enough to get me biased on that AMD. I caught a great short on it yesterday, but look at this fucking thing. It's at all-time highs already. All right, I'm going to roll up on this NVIDIA.
Roll out.
Now, Ranchero's singing ludicrous songs. It's Friday, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, you know what? They put it on a commercial. They put that shit on a commercial. I think it was on a lumber. It was on a Lowe's commercial. right? Because you're rolling out with the lumber from the Home Depot. So they put the Ludacris song on, right?
My
So
my ludicrous moment was we went to the Olympics in London in 2012 and we ate at Nobu in Mayfair
Ooh.
and we sat next to fucking Ludacris.
oh, the dude was there.
He was there. They wouldn't let us turn around. They're like, "Don't turn around." I'm like, "That's fucking Ludacris." They're like, "Don't even look at him."
Don't look at him. It's just ludicrous.
I know.
Luda.
I think he was blowing up in 12. I mean,
I love Luda. Luda growing up was the fucking
Luda.
shit.
All right. Oil here, just kind of chilling. Remember, as long as the market stayed like this and you had all these shorts pile in yesterday, it's enough bullishness here to keep us going. Remember, internals here have come off from the open, though. But again, we've seen that every day. Nobody gives a shit, and they keep buying fucking everything. I believe that's an all-time high on AMD, if I'm not mistaken. And here's fresh highs on NVIDIA here. Remember, I got the roll. I'm looking for 216 at some point.
Ludacris is tiny. He's like what, 5'4", 5'5"? He's not tall.
There's no way he's as short as me. No, man, he was
5'8".
Yeah,
5'8".
Yeah.
He was in the Fast and Furious shits.
Yeah, he's not
Unless
tall.
they-
He's not short.
Unless they gave him the shoes with the extra inches on.
they gave him some high heels, bro.
The platforms.
Dude's driving in a ricer with high heels on.
NVIDIA here, fresh highs. Remember, I'm still in the roll. Maybe I'll come off with some.
All right, you're starting to see some call selling. I don't know if it's spread or not at the 74.20s.
74.20s. Those are going for about $1. FYI on the 74.20s.
AMD is going.
She's gone. I covered half of the NVIDIA. Got a runner. Good thing I covered. My runner's going to stop me out at break even at some point. Oil just popped a little bit. I think we got some quick news there. I'm not sure what that was.
Joe, did you like my soaring Warhawk gift this morning?
I did. Trump with the memes on True Social, bro.
Lasers.
Dude's an animal.
He's a menace.
Well, somebody got to be making his memes, though. You know what I mean? There's no way he's got to be. Imagine him dictating to somebody the meme that he wants. You know what I'm saying?
I doubt that he even posts half that. He even knows half that shit's going out. To be honest with you.
How are internals looking?
They're dead. They're dead. They opened up at 1,000 on both sides and then just been fading. They've just been fading. But again, we've seen that last couple of days, and they don't, you know what I mean? They don't care. By the way, AMD is well through all-time highs. It hit fucking
that tells you
430.
something.
Oh my God, it hit 430, man. You got to be shitting me, bro. You got to be shitting me. I got took out break even on the NVIDIA runners. So I'm in nothing now.
All right, now they're giving Tesla up here.
See that.
Nice job, Brett, getting out on at a much higher. I had to
Intel almost at all-time highs too. Again,
Because why not?
I only got a quarter of that position in profit. Bastards.
banks here not really doing anything. IWM, by the way, is not the index for the day. Guys, again, Zeroday is all about patience, waiting for the emotion. So far, the emotion is run back into fucking semis and buy.
No doubt. Here's your cues pushing through the highs.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Tesla, give it.
Nvidia back to highs. 431 AMD. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
Nice trade, Saeed. The double on the Apple.
Where's she at? Don't tell me 94.
Yeah,
God.
about.
Good Lord. VIX here rolling down. Oil here also rolling down. IWM is an index of garbage, somebody is saying.
That's not wrong.
Not a bad way to describe it.
Out of the money premiums here are, like 30, 40 handles out of the money on the put side. Put side is the skew. So 7,400s, which is 30 handles out, 25 handles out, are going for about 350. Meanwhile, 45 handles out on the other side are going for about the same price, 384. FYI.
Yeah, not much really coming in on the books. You got some protection, some long puts coming in, just some protection. Nothing really else with too much size outside of that put spread, which looks good. Come on, Timmy.
Any positioning yet, Joe?
Did you not just listen to what I just said, bro?
I don't listen to you ever. I
The
only
fuck?
ask questions.
The fuck? No, there's nothing else really. Just as I just said about 30 seconds ago, there is nothing on the books outside of that put spread
Oh, here we go.
to add.
Here we go.
All
There's
right,
no
here's my
starting level
Tesla
signal.
push. Finally. All right, I took another quarter on this Tesla at 5.5. I'm down to a half position on the Tesla.
Very nice.
Getting our first signal here for future scalps.
Smitty, if you're out there, take a look at MOH.
He's still recovering from me calling him a herb this morning.
Wow. I mean, can't blame him. All right, had a nice move on the Qs there. I'm going to come out of some of my calls.
I bought a little bit of spy puts here to start.
I'm definitely coming out. You guys are all getting short up here.
I bought a little bit to start. I mean, again, this looks again bullish. They're just fucking buying everything as usual.
I mean, I might be done for the day.
All right, I covered another quarter of the position. I'm down to runners now on this Tesla. I covered another set at about 5.6.5 from 3.3. Now I'm going to go queue up some potential puts here. But we got information in, 15 minutes? I'm going to go get my futures trade in. Lucci, you have a little bit here?
Yeah, I have a little bit.
13 minutes to consumer sentiment.
But they're still bid the fuck out of this. AMD just went to highs. VIX looks dead. Careful, guys. I might actually just get stopped out of mine.
All right, I grabbed a bit here on the futures end. I'm short. I'm going to keep this tight, though.
Wall moving up on Qs?
Looks like it. I haven't gotten stopped out yet. I have not added either. but this doesn't look too hot.
Yeah. Cost is decent, but they're pushing this pretty heavy still.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get stopped out. All right, I got the calls queued up though. 7400s are going for $5 here. AMD is on fire here, man. On fucking fire here. Nvidia hit 217. Fucking missed my runners. No
Yeah,
love.
we're in a good spot here on SPX for this. Right at the charm flip, 2 stars. Come on. You know you want to pay us. You know you want to.
Does she?
They just got a, there's just this underlying bid here still. Some buy programs going off. ES SPY here.
Pre-market highs, by the way, are not that far away.
I'm all out of my calls here.
Yep, I just got stopped out of my short. Boo.
Boo.
I'm not going to chase this yet. As I'm not getting back in because there's just a relentless bid on Nvidia, on AMD, and all this stuff. But I am paying attention to the short calls, 7400s. That might be temporary top. Let's see. It at least slowed down.
There it is. Come on.
Yeah, if anybody re-entered the short, you got a good price way up there. I did not re-enter. Speed definitely slowed down a little bit, though.
Yeah, this looks better here. All right, I'm finally in some profit.
Plus 10 on the Fat Man. Meanwhile, the underlying internals are fucking shit.
Underlying internals went bad?
No, they didn't go bad, but they're just shit and not
They're
doing
flat.
Oh, they're just shit. Okay.
They're just flat now.
Like a fart in an elevator.
All right, and playoff Rondo has been banned and his comments have been deleted. See you later, buddy. He said the N-word in the chat. We'll see you later.
You can't do that. Come
Bye-bye.
on.
It's also the guy that told you, said that you look like you're homeless, so we're good.
Oh, he
Bye-bye.
said, I am homeless.
We'll see you later there, buddy.
I am homeless.
Man, this is painfully slow.
Yep.
I might just take it. Come on.
You can see those shares are continuing to fall to the downside after mixed Q1 results. After the bell on Thursday,
You need a tug to VWAP. Let's see.
shares are down over 18.5% on Friday. That's below $50 per share.
All right, I'm taking a little bit of this off because I just don't think that they're going to sustain this. I'm going to move my runners to break even on this short. I didn't get much.
AMD did not.
Yeah, it doesn't look great, and I don't want to be in here when we get some data. And my runners are going to get stopped. Yep, there goes my runners. All right, so I'm flat. Got a very little amount of profit on that short. Tesla's starting to move.
They just keep coming back. I mean,
Yeah, they really do, man.
it's been this way for, I mean, what, since we hit those lows at the end of March. Like it's just been relentless buying.
Joe, do you have? Is there a sell call line sitting out there at all yet?
No. No. They were buying they were doing the 20s. All right, I just took a double here on this Tesla. The Tesla runners 3.3 to 6.6. Damn, they just gassed it over 7. I might roll this for the day. This Tesla looks good.
Holy shit, she hit 426.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that was a good trade. All right, let's see.
My 420
And more fast like
lottos
real good.
on Tesla are just rocking.
Yeah, they're over $7. All right, I'm not gonna roll these. I just took them off. I'm good with that. I don't want to pay attention to Tesla all day.
Set alerts, walk away.
Yeah, I'm good. I got my profit. I got a double on the last set of runners. It's good enough.
You know, I mean, you already know they're going to ragdoll in there. So
At some point, yeah.
yeah,
Good Tesla trade, guys, for anybody who is in that. Nice job on NVIDIA for anybody who's in that. Finally getting a little bit of our pull here on the Qs, on the indexes, but we got data coming in 5 minutes.
What's the data?
We get Michigan consumer sentiment, which usually does matter.
Why has it got to be Michigan? Michigan is not so cool.
At least it's better than the Dallas Fed.
Yeah, Dallas is not cool either.
The Dallas Fed with Mr. Smid Dog. I love Texas. I just make fun of the Dallas Fed having any value whatsoever to
Tejas.
the market moving. That is all. They should give it to Illinois. That way it can be Illinois is great at flubbing numbers and lying while being half bankrupt. Ooh, nice bid here on the Amazon. Little buy program.
Ooh, I like that applied material sweeper.
I mean, at this point, I feel like they're just going to take us to 7,400 on SPX.
Hey, did you see that? Somebody plunked down. Now that is a huge amount of money, but somebody chucked 80 grand at applied material 440s for today. Are you kidding me?
APLD? AMAT? AMAT. AMAT. Let me look at the AMAT.
Has to be a lot of roll.
Yeah, for sure. Nice gap on that, up 5% almost. Starting to consolidate here ahead of the number.
I don't think they care about the number.
Guys, how you doing? Did anybody get stuck on that star there? I got a little stuck, took a loss.
I think it's a good spot to try.
Don is still in it.
I'm going to take my homeless self down to the flaming garbage can and get some coffee.
Nice job, you guys. So those folks who are still in, you might still get away with this. Remember, you got news, though, coming out in T-minus 4 minutes, FYI.
I mean, I still like the short. I just can't re-enter. And again, we don't know if the news will matter. Usually Michigan consumer sentiment does matter. Usually there's an algo off of it, but who knows? We've been very desensitized to data as of late, unless it's Iran.
Fucking fresh highs again on the Tesla. Unbelievable, dude.
Yeah, Tesla looks good. Looks good.
Wow. It's fucking Tesla. A lot of consolidation here now. Speed is coming off, but the call premium still is not coming off.
Bro, this Tesla 427, man. Looks like LP Ripper in a public chat tailed the Tesla and MU. Nice. Good job. 1 minute, though. Or actually 15 seconds now.
All right, pre-market highs we just hit. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Lower than forecast.
Careful, guys.
That was quick.
Damn, I missed that. I missed that up there. That was a fat. Oh, man. If anybody caught that extra one, that was where to shoot. They just gave another one here as well. Guys, remember, these things are just getting smoked here. So you need the fading on some of the semi-complex here. If you don't get that. Meanwhile, internals are still flat. Plus 16 on the Fat Man. And Q's still going because of the AMD, Tesla, and all this shit.
5-year inflation expectations down 4% from 5%. Consumer expectations.
Record low in consumer sentiment.
Consumer sentiment index has declined.
Record low. I love that. I love that. Guys, again, the more they come back bid on this stuff, I see the software names are just getting, you know, they look much worse here. I'm looking at AMD, Tesla. There's only a couple of names really that are just fueling this. Apple, Tesla, you know, some of these banks I guess you could put in. And then just the semi-complex.
I mean, at
AMD
this
now
point,
33.
they have to tap. They just are going to tap 7,400. It's inevitable.
They just won it, huh?
Yeah, they want it. It's just the same way where we were going after that
Q700
the
yesterday.
700s. It just feels the same way. I mean, they could. I was able to get a piece of that short, Luch. I watched it go up 25 points, and then within a second, I was back to break even on that. And they took it out, and I got zero profit. It's just a relentless bid.
Guys,
Not moving.
you can see this. Like we've had 2-3 stars on the upside that just, maybe they work for a little bit, but they got broken here. So don't try to overtrade this and think you're smarter.
Trust me, I want to short the living shit out of this.
We all do.
It's just not working.
This ain't the shit.
This ain't it.
This ain't it.
It's just a handful of names really giving most of the action yet again. So
put premiums have fucking gone down to shit here. Okay, we made that program off the consumer sentiment, and now we came back and retested. Don't sit around and try to reshort this stuff. Saeed is talking about an MU $950 buyer. Yeah, she's going there. I mean, what are we saying here? She's going there. Video here, you got a decent pull. Nothing much though. Oil here is picking up, and the VIX is picking up, which, again, markets are able to just go to highs without giving a shit about any of this stuff. So read what's going on in front of you here. If you're going to take a short position, make sure you get your price, start very small, and you realize you're probably going to have to add higher if you're going to do it. I would highly recommend just not doing it and waiting.
Joe, are you still here?
Yep.
I just wanted to let you know I was down at the homeless encampment and ran into Smitty, and he wants you to.
Needs me to wire him some money?
Yeah.
What a herb. He's probably not going to even show up today and realize that he has the herb attachment. Look at your Tesla, dude. 430. Tagged it.
Ooh. All right, I got to sell some of this now.
Wow.
Eddie, there was some dude in our public stream that said that Ron dresses poorly, that we all dress poorly for being traders, and that we should be dressed to impress in full suits and ties while we trade like Chris Cady. So now we call Ron homeless.
I like being homeless. It's good.
They said Ron's wearing a beanie. And then that guy went and threw some derogatory terms into the chat, so he's gone.
I swear, I flipped. I put on my hat now. Starting to warm up.
We're getting a little bit of selling here.
Yeah, come on.
VIX pop, oil pop. Again, don't chase the lows on this. They did just punk the put premium, the call premium right now. And then they came right back. Oil just dumped.
Apparently, U.S. disabled some more ships in Iran. Let's see if we get a reaction off of that coming out.
Of course.
Warhawk, baby.
VIX here is on a tear. Unless I'm looking at the UVIX. I think we go even higher. Look at how well they're protecting this all.
Love to get a green star with this tape. Come on.
All right, I'm all out the Tesla lottos here on this pump. They gave me $8 on the 420s. It wasn't even a pump. It was just a little tick higher.
AMD, I mean,
Banger.
435. Are you shitting me, man? Look at this thing.
Mitch, nobody goes hungry here, ever.
Man, you feed the family.
I'm very good at scavenging through the dumpsters, Mitch. I know which restaurants to hang out behind and at what times.
That's Mike, that's Mike Sierra, Foxtrot, Tango.
AMD is gone, man. It's gone.
Generational buy.
Fucking unreal. Look at how well they're holding this up here. How are the Qs holding up?
Fine.
Equally as good. Equally as good. Oil here, another small bid on oil.
Yeah, there's more news coming about Iran and disabled shit. Market is just not reacting.
It's not. It's not at all. Oil here again.
Oil ripping off of this.
Yeah. Yeah. And again, market, as you said, doesn't give a shit. Here we go. Something. Anybody who's still in that short, good God, if you held it, God bless you.
The short on what, Luch?
Off those stars.
Got you.
Someone's saying Rocket Lab is up 25%.
Yeah, there's some earnings yesterday.
And it missed. Oh, it just missed on EPS, though. Not by much.
Listen, that is the weaponization of space. You got to be in it.
Intel 117.
There's your sell. Come on. If you guys were in it, like Lucci said, this is a gift. Come on, hold the green signal. I'd love to take this.
Nah, you need more.
It needs to hold. It's not holding.
Hodor.
Look at how well they come back. I mean, it's fucking nuts here, bro. Meanwhile, oil and the VIX are going higher. Nobody cares.
Yeah, the environment we're in too is means the VIX will be a little less, will be very decorrelated in comparison to everything else.
Scattered clashes have been ongoing between Iranian armed forces and American vessels. Isn't that a breach of the ceasefire? Is it back on? What are we doing?
That's why oil's still ripping. Correct, Don. Correct. I mean, everybody was making fun of me about that virus shit, Mitch, and look at Myrna. Look at the buy from yesterday. Myrna's ripping. All it takes is a headline, and this thing will go. That's what I'm playing for. Headlines rule all, even if there's some fear mongering or anything else involved. Minute somebody, you get another death count from someone dying from that thing, you're going to see a lot of these health tech stocks move, which is sad. Again, as we've always said on the public stream and in the room, we are not advocating for death. We are traders. We're just talking about how it moves the market. Apparently, I have to disclaimer that every time because people think Ron's a war hawk.
I mean, it doesn't matter. It's like having an argument with a teenager who's angry at you. Whatever you say is circular and gets turned into another reason to come at you. So I just don't give a fuck.
Say it louder, Ron.
That's why I dress like a homeless person.
Phantom Star worked pretty nicely there if anybody took it. I think we're just going higher here, despite the fact that everything is looking like it should do the contrary.
Yeah, Vivek's moving higher, which that's what I'm more interested in.
All right, 73.90 here. Let's take a look at the straddle again, just do a little recap. Looks like somebody pulled it up 10 minutes ago. Straddle's back down to about 25 here. 24 is what we're seeing on the straddle. Guys, if you see the VIX come off and oil come off, fucking forget about it. We're going a lot higher.
Chris Hahn slashes 8 billion Microsoft stake in warning over AI disruption. Who the fuck is Chris Hahn?
I don't know. SNDK, by the way, retraced the whole move from yesterday and is now up 100 here, almost back to all-time highs.
That's not even shocking.
It's not shocking at all. You are absolutely correct. Guys, do not try to fade this unless your price is on point and you're going for smaller bits, 2, 3, 4 handles.
Pennies in front of the steamroller.
Now, you could go long for that 7,400, but you know that's also another trade that you got to keep pretty tight.
I mean, I'll be honest, this action from a volume and tick perspective is so dead. And usually when that happens, we just grind higher without, with no headline, of course.
Lucci, are you writing anything?
I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
I'm not doing anything. Okay. However, I keep forgetting sometimes that I can write zero DTEs on the single names, and I forget that. So like a Tesla or an Nvidia, you know, today considering the bullishness would have been great writes. I don't want to write here, obviously. And I'm talking about the put side.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tesla's taking a little breather. Nvidia, it's a decent breather here. AMD, not so much.
Slowing down for sure.
Definitely slowing down. Indeed. I'm looking at the inflated premium on the 7400s. I really want to write them, but again, it's just not the timing. They could go to $10. Kraken already sold them. He's looking at the same shit that I'm looking at. So Kraken went ahead and sold the 7410s for $3.30. Now the 7400s are going for, what are they going for? They're going for $7.30. So Kraken's already looking at the same shit that I am, and he's getting in. I'm gonna wait, Cracky.
Joe, you see this Abgo guy?
Yeah, I see him. Do I care about him? No,
That's hurtful.
I don't care. I got my position. I don't even care.
That is very hurtful.
Stay as long as we stay below 450, we're good. Look at this Myrna go, dude. 10%.
Oh, you still in it?
Oh yeah. Fuck
Very
yeah.
nice. Just going to 1,000 diamond hand that thing. Look at this HPQ. What got into this?
HPQ. Kraken's underwater right now.
Well, yeah, but he knows that. He's for the same thing early. Oh, wait, running.
No, it's just equity, Bruce. As soon as I saw the headlines flying, I told Smid and everyone, I'm like, yeah, this is just buying equity.
Do not follow Joe on his side quests.
Yep, so I didn't talk about it. It's all headline driven. Playing on them saying some more shit. So far, so good. 10% up now.
7400.
Yo, why is everybody so stupid for MXL?
I don't even know what that name is, Ron.
Just pull it up and you'll be like, WTF.
Fuck, it's another parabolic dumb name.
That's what I mean. What, like,
It's a question for Jay.
true that. Side quest.
I'm doing absolutely nothing here, guys.
Yeah, I got nothing.
There's nothing. There's no
Me
speed
neither.
here. The only thing that you would do, or I should do, is probably just sell the puts here. Sell the puts. Wait for that 7400. See what they do on the premium there for that 7400. Remember, it's only 1030. I mean, SPY's at all-time highs and then some here.
Yeah,
I don't-
she gone.
I don't want to go long, even though that's probably what I should fucking do.
No. I wish they'd just give us a poll so we could just like get some lottos and sit.
But what I'm thinking too is the reason why we're not getting it is because everybody who fucking piled in yesterday to whatever, you're either short and you got to make your way out, or you wanted to dip buy something and you have to just buy whatever the fuck on SanDisk, on AMD, on all this stuff. So it's one-sided tape right now. And it's just going to keep fucking rolling here. 7,400. I'm definitely going to take a short position at 7,400. I'll tell you that much. That much I do know. That much I do know. Dime, Fernie. ¿Cómo tú estás? ¿Qué es la que hay? ¿Cómo estás, papi?
Quiero práctica.
Bien, siéntate. Ah, tú vas para allá. Dale.
Cuando salga, vengo para acá.
Vamos a almorzar.
Dale, ya está.
Okay, bro. Okay, looks like we got a phantom a phantom star there. If you were quick enough, you probably could have ripped it. VIX, you're still going. That's what's crazy to me. Cracky, that's why I didn't want to short them. I had the same idea as you, but Joe, we can hear you wheezing over there, buddy.
Oh, sorry.
Like a cat.
This fucking guy. That was a half decent gold star there. If anybody took it, I'm gonna just sit on my hands right now and wait for 7,400.
You know, I like that better than Phantom Star. Ghost Star. I like
Ghost
it.
Star. Tesla here rolling back to highs. Jesus.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Unbelievable. AMD highs. Yo, whoever bought those puts, man, is down half at least. We're talking about millions.
I think if you buy puts, you get fired. They just hand you the cardboard box right now if you buy puts. Well said,
Fresh
Eddie.
highs. Fresh highs. I am not shorting this. I don't even want to look at it from that side. 7,400. That's where I will take a shot. For now, do not get caught short, folks. I can't say it enough times. Do not. If any of you are currently stuck short, try to hedge yourself. Or maybe, fucking go long against yourself until the short works. Do something. Move. Stick and move. Whatever you do.
Get some cigarettes.
Do not short. Something else is going on here that you ain't seeing. All right, monster move here on the 7,400s. I'm getting ready to short this at 7,400 just for a quick stab. You know, the interesting thing is, as we're going higher, the puts aren't really losing value as much as you would think. It's kind of
Look at VIX.
Exactly. True. So that's Joe. Do you have anything to add on that for us? Actually, the VIX picture today.
Yeah, it's a Vanna thing. We talked about it a bit. It's a little more in the weeds, but we could talk about it here in a sec.
Microsoft's doing their own thing though.
Well, whoever this, and I'm a herb for not knowing who this guy is apparently, but this $8 billion stakeholder pulling out, so that's not helping.
Pulling out of what?
Microsoft.
Oh shit. Oh, okay. I didn't. That didn't register for me. All right. Mitch, yes, indeed. 7,400 inbound. We kind of tapped it. Not really. Plus 18 on the Fat Man here. Internals are actually pulling higher. They are pulling higher. AMD kind of have a blow-off top up there.
Smith, that is some nice artwork for your fridge for over the weekend.
They get a little bit of selling pressure. Interesting. They bought back some of the put premium here. Wow. That is very interesting. Well, so much for that short from
So what'd you
7,400 there.
706.78.
Smith is sending us scribbles. getting scribbles.
If you print that, Smith, it'll use every ounce of ink in your printer.
That's from VS. I know that for a fact, isn't it? It's from VS. I love the guy. I just dislike. I mean, what he's writing there is actually not incorrect.
However,
No, it's not wrong. It's just, I don't know. People put a little too much weight in the dealer hedging stuff where it's like, oh, if we break this, we have to go here. And if we break this, we have to. Like, I just don't trade it like that. I found
Kraken.
that it creates too much noise.
Kraken, how you doing on yours, bro?
cracky. Anu, if you're short, be careful, bro.
This does look different. This is the first time I've seen them actually bid some of the put premium here.
Yeah, this VIX has got no
Got you,
stop
okay.
to it.
I mean, Anu, after this push, I'm more comfortable with a signal at VWAP than up here in blank space.
Damn.
Let's go.
Damn. Now they're smoking the call premium. Cracky, talk to me. You're not that bad. It's not looking that bad. It's not looking that bad at all. They just wanted to fucking stretch this to 7,400, which they did. Which they did.
Shake him up, shake him.
Oh, man, Cracky, attaboy. Attaboy, Cracky. Nice job, buddy. Yeah, JV, I saw it, man. I couldn't take the stab. They're bidding up this put premium now. This is what we were waiting on. Let's see if we get a signal coming into this that we can lean into.
Potential.
Right. So we're just popping
Ring
up
a dingy.
now. Watch out, though. Watch out.
Yep.
Solid one obviously would be better. That's a 50% haircut on the short calls, the 7,400s there. They fucking murdered him. Fucking murdered him. I did buy a little bit of the calls. Nice job. Anybody who actually stuck through that fucking pain right there. If anybody's long here, you're already getting some pay. Take a little bit off. Yeah, I'm going to cover some. Hold the runner. Stops out, break even. And then on the next pop here, maybe I'll come back in here and sell these calls. Maybe. You never know. 73.90 we're sitting at. Cracky slow closed at small profit. Entry was too early. 100%, man. Entry was too early. However, you closed it too. That's good discipline in the sense of, hey, we got out of this kind of thing. Let's just get out and then reassess. We can always get back in, Cracky. You know, we can always get back in. I still got a runner on the long. I'm looking for 737. We'll see if we hit it. It's either that or break even. Anybody in this?
I bought the star.
Okay. Joe.
I'm in the 705s from $1.86.
Oh, I was muted because I'm wheezing. Yeah, I got in twice, so I have two. I bought two times. got in a little early and then got in on the star.
I've had trailing stop at $1.87. This is the part.
I already
of the
took
show
my
where I- profits.
profit though. I'm completely out.
All righty.
Let's see if I can get more.
Try not to wheeze. Lucci, you want to send us home on the mainstream here?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Folks, here, all the tools are in front of you to understand the action that you're seeing. Now, the question is, of course, emotion, does that take over? Zeroday acts off of the emotion from everybody else, right? That's our cornerstone here. Now, granted, some of that emotion can just get stretched and it can keep going. You know, you have to be able to understand what you're looking at. And we did, just by looking at all these tech names, even though oil's rallying, even though VIX is rallying, we're able to look at this, all of it together and say, listen, we don't, this is not it yet. So Zeroday is a mentality as much it is a strategy as well as the signals. So come on through, especially if you guys just feel like you're throwing shit against the wall and it just ain't sticking. All right, we'll see you inside the room. Scan that top code on the top left, and we'll see you in there.